These are our top 10 tips and tricks for Windows 8.1. I'm Lane Freeze. You can follow me on Twitter at Lane_Freeze, or you can follow the blog at WinRTSource. First thing we want to show you today is how to show more tiles on your start screen. You can see there are normally 3 rows vertically of tiles that you can have, but you can get up to 6. To do this, swipe in from the right side, access your settings charm, tiles, and tick the box that says show more tiles. You'll see now I can have up to 4. I can increase this all the way up to 6, going to my search charm and typing in display settings. Shows up here, and I'll just tap that. If you scroll to the bottom of this here, and change this to smaller. You'll see it makes other things like text and graphics on the screen smaller as well, and the charms too. But you do have that advantage of being able to fit more tiles. If that's too many, you can untick this box now, and now you'll have 5 rows instead of 6. I actually prefer to have just the bare minimum on my start screen, have everything as large as possible. So I'll just set things back to the default for myself. Next I want to show you how to enable the rotation lock. Sometimes if you're using your device in bed and you don't want the screen rotating on you when you change positions, you'll want to enable this. Go to Settings, tap on Screen, and then tap on the lock icon here. This isn't something that's actually available for me right now just because I am outputting the display to an external monitor, but normally it would be there. Also, I want to mention that you can increase or decrease your brightness here if you just tap and hold and then drag. Same goes for your volume. Tap, hold, and drag. You don't need to tap and then drag it. Next, I want to show you pop-up email notifications like the one I just got there. Go to your mail application. I'm just going to switch to the blog account here. Again, if you swipe in from the right side to access the settings charm, tap on accounts, and then select one of the accounts. If you have multiple, you'll need to do this for both. In the box here that says show email notifications, by default it will say email from favorites, but you can switch it to never or all email, and then you'll get that pop-up each time you receive an email. Next, let's talk about how to show the address bar and tabs in Internet Explorer. This is what you'll see by default, and you have to swipe in from the bottom of the screen or the top of the screen to see the tabs in your address bar, which is fine, but if you are using it with a keyboard and mouse, it might be easier if you could always see the tabs in the address bar. You go to the settings charm, options, and then tick that box on, and then it will look like that. You can of course access all the same controls that you normally would be able to. Just to show you where that is again, just a moment here, I'm going to turn it off, because I actually prefer to have it off. But again, you go to settings, options, and then always show address and tabs. I'm going to show you how to manage the Metro app sizes. I'm talking about when you're multitasking, when you have 2 applications open. I'm going to use my mouse just to demonstrate this here. So if you have 2 applications open and you want to resize maybe the Internet Explorer, maybe you want to have it go full screen, you would drag that bar there to make it smaller, or larger rather. If instead you just take your mouse cursor, bring it all the way up to the top when you see this grabber, double click, it'll go full screen. Whatever application you click on will go full screen. You can then navigate through the app. If you want to bring settings back, just double click again. So that's a lot faster and a lot easier than clicking and dragging like that. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. Continue on to part 2 by just clicking in the center of the screen on the annotation that says continue to part 2, or by clicking the link in the description, which will be right at the top.